welcome back, everybody, to the Midwest Meltdown. It is your boy, Zach.
It's Josh. Today's episode is presented by DB. DB is a Scandinavian brand that makes backpacks and bags to help people on the move stay ready for anything. From the streets to the peaks, DB's gear is travel tested by some of the world's best athletes, adventurers, and creators. Over the past decade, DB has designed and developed, released, and refined the best bags in the market. With DB's patented hookup system, you are able to attach smaller products to your backpack, roller, or tote, which is huge rolling through an airport if you can just click, 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 and carry one thing. The Meltdown is teaming up with DB to exclusively offer our listeners 10% off your next purchase by using the code POD10, capital P, capital O, capital D, 10, or going to the link that we're going to post in the post for this episode and going to check out DB today. It's time to move on, time to get going.
Absolutely, it's time to get going, too. It's time to get back into the swing of things. I feel like we have not done this in a fucking hot minute.
We haven't done it in a month.
Man, life sometimes is just an absolute bitch.
Yeah, you know it.
But hey, want to give a little bit of a shout out to all the new listeners who have continued to stick with us. Old listeners, new listeners. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for dealing with us. Josh, you ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
Got a big question for you right off the rip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I went to Twitter, tagged some of our gaming friends, which I will read off their answers after you've presented your argument for the answer. And I asked this question. So you have someone walk up to you, someone who has probably, like, for example, lived in Amish type culture, never seen a video game before, never even like heard of anything. What's the first game on any console, any game like with the console respectively, you would present to them to play?
What's my mission?
To just get them into gaming. Like you want to find out, like they're like, hey, I've been walking around and I've been hearing about video games. What is it? I want to get into it. What's like the first game that you're throwing at them that you think is going to be like the catch-all to get them lured in? Now, keep in mind though, obviously they're not used to like shooting or like with a controller.
I already have the answer.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking Pong.
Ooh, really?
Pong is what I'm because I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you should play Skyrim. Okay, press circle for. No, the one the round one on the right. Yeah, you're holding the controller upside down. Like, come on.
You know what shapes are at least.
Okay, fine. You know, but okay, you see it. Yeah, I was being colorful, but you understand that. Like, no, you're playing Pong because I'm not about to suffer through teaching you what video games are. Period. So have fun with Pong. If you like it, we'll maybe graduate to Tetris.
No, that's understandable. That's understandable. So I'll say my answer first, and then I'll kind of dive into what everybody else thinks. So my first thought was anything amongst like the Telltale type games, things that can drive in a very powerful story, but also just have very simple mechanics. Like, are there quick action response time? Like, what do you call those again? What's the
quick time events?
Quick time events. Thank you. Are there quick time events? Sure. Like that obviously could be a learning curve, but I think those types of games, in particular, Telltale Walking Dead, in my opinion, would be the game that I would present to them.
Alrighty.
Just from like a simplicity, easy moving, like, again, powerful story too. That's what I really want to like drive home to people is like video games can be pretty good at storytelling.
I don't know. This question. It was question. Oh no, yeah, that's a perfectly fine answer. Just this question is.
It's loaded, isn't it?
No, it's just silly to me.
Oh, it's silly. Wow. Okay, I was waiting for you to get all like fucking philosophical with me here.
No, it's not philosophical. You're not gonna. I mean, my answer is not gonna be like, or my response is just like, it's not my fucking responsibility to get you into video games. Like, no, I don't want to do this.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, what if, for example, I was like your lifelong friend, but I just like never wanted to hear about it. I was always just like isolated from it. But I'm like, hey, dude, I want to get into this. Like, what is it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if that
how on earth would we be lifelong friends if you were Amish?
I don't know. We could write letters to each other.
This premise doesn't exist.
We could write letters to each other.
Honestly, it just sounds like you're giving me a chore right now.
Oh my god, whatever, dude. I'm gonna read off some people's answers because people had some pretty good shit.
Well, I'm sure they did.
Pod Boys Advanced. Let's see. Eric Plays was coming in with the response for them. He said, "I would probably ask what they were into first, if they like action or sci-fi or adventure, etc. Go from there."
But they don't know any of that. They literally don't have any exposure to entertainment.
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess. I guess that.
You like sci-fi or action? What?
that is true. I guess. Well, I mean, you'd still think they have like an idea as to what like action would entail or like science fiction would entail, right?
The point is, if they're truly Amish, is they have literally isolated themselves from society as we know it. That's why I'm saying this is stupid.
Well, either way.
Anyway, continue.
Also, he said maybe like the Nintendo Switch for a first timer, since there's like a great library of games, more accessible. He said more accessible and affordable of the platforms. So he's also taking into consideration if they were to go out and like buy one of the consoles to like have for themselves. So something to think about.
Okay.
Let's see here. Don, Mr. GM of Jolly Roger Esports, chimed in. He said, "I mean, it depends on the person's taste. Like, I wouldn't make someone who plays sports games play Final Fantasy, but I would show them like MLB The Show." And then Pod Boys responded back saying, "Exactly. So again, it all depends on taste. But like you said, obviously, it just depends."
Do people not know what Amish people do?
Well, okay.
Am I missing something here?
I think you are, because I didn't specifically mention Amish in the question. I just said isolated in general. I just gave Amish as like the example of like pure isolation.
Oh, well, then I mean, I guess then tailor my responses accordingly. But when you're like Amish and these people are like, well, do you like this or that?
I know.
I like churning butter. Is there a game for that? That's what they're gonna say.
Hey, what's that game? Butter My Toast or something?
I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. Thank you. They could. I don't know, maybe they can get it.
Yeah, there you go. That's what suits an Amish person's tastes.
Okay. Sorry. I'll admit that's my fault. I led you down the wrong path. That's on me. Like I said, I just thought of the example. I wasn't really. I mean, in the tweet, I only have so many characters, so I wanted to just say like person never exposed to video games, isolated, go. So I didn't really get into the whole like Amish isolation, never exposed to anything type stuff. So
That's
again,
what an Amish person is.
I know. That's on me. I understand. I get that. Let's see here. I know we had a response from Amy over at My Game Fiction Edition. She suggested Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil as a game of choice. Not bad. Not bad idea.
Sure.
Let's see here. Don then also replied back saying possibly Breath of the Wild, just because of one of like being, the great game that it is. Could be a pretty hefty learning curve, but I mean,
that would be pretty steep.
That'd be a big one. I mean, I think like right out of the gate, like let's see here. The guys over at Grief Burrito Podcast came back with I might have to start them out with some Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. Great co-op game that you can slowly introduce them to. Either that or Wind Waker. I don't even know what Wind Waker is. Do you know?
Zelda.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like an idiot. Let's see here. Did anybody else respond? I think that was pretty much it. But overall, like, solid responses. I mean, yours is just going like super, super base, like right out of the gate, first one, bam.
Hey, you're playing Pong and you're gonna like it.
Did you see the picture I posted when Teague and I went to the North Carolina History Museum?
Negative.
It was
positive. I did see it.
You did see the Atari and the Pong in there?
Yeah.
What it was this whole it's like one of those traveling, I am so fucking
exhibits.
Words.
Jesus, were you ready to record today?
No, dude, because we haven't done this in a month. Okay.
Did you forget how to talk?
Yes. Me talking here is like my lessons every week. I get better and better every time. If you go back and start from like episode 1 all the way through to like episode 40, you're like, wow, this dude's getting pretty good. And now
this is hooked on phonics.
Now I've lost everything. Now it's just out the window. I think Teague's about to leave, like she's given up hope. So yeah. Anyway, traveling exhibit, and it was toys of the 50s and 60s. So actually, I sent like a lot of pictures to my dad of like GI Joes and like Hot Wheels, and he was just like straight nostalgia going back. And then at the very end, it was an old school Atari and the Pong all in this like little glass case, and I thought that was pretty cool. And like the in television, did you ever hear of that one?
Yes, I have heard of
My
that.
dad, I sent that picture to my dad, and my dad's like, I would play in television baseball every morning before I went to school and every day when I got home.
Well, there you have it.
And I was like, damn. Um, but yeah, okay. Well, thank you everybody who chimed in. I'm sure I'll start to think of other questions. I kind of like that. Take some people, get a little conversation. But the guys over at Lamer Gamers do that absolutely like all the time, and I love it. And actually, one of the things they brought up was going into our next topic here. So Steam Deck got announced a while back, but we're catching up. What are your thoughts on it, Josh? Right out of the gate.
You're gonna have to go ahead and tell me what it is.
You don't know what the Steam Deck is?
No,
Oh, really? I really thought you've heard about this. Wow. Okay. So it's
maybe briefly, but why don't you just tell it to me so I know?
it's a portable gaming device for Steam.
Oh yeah. We talked about this.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this in our private lives, but I want to know what your thoughts are out in the open here on our show.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of stupid timing now because people are going significantly fewer places than they were, 18 months ago.
Sure.
And I don't know. I mean, I find for a hard time as an adult justifying a handheld game console because it's like wherever I'm going, I'm either going to be driving
Mhm.
or with my fiance in the car, and I'll be passenger,
Sure.
or I'm going with people and I'm there to enjoy the moment.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm 13 years old. You and I both did this on the way to hockey practice or hockey
Mhm.
games, or we're driving for an hour and I'm playing video games in the back seat.
An
So it's
hour,
like,
bruh.
well, it's a short trip, but you get it.
Right. I mean, I'm 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 kind of torn. I would say I'm leaning way more towards liking it though and hoping it works out, just because me as well, I gotta give thanks to you for getting me into Steam, getting some
You're welcome.
quality games on there. Yeah, thank you. I think it's like kind of one of those finally moments because I've always thought like, damn, like if I really want to play some solid games on Steam, I got to get a whole PC build up, and I'm like, I just don't have the money for that right now.
Oh,
So
that makes a lot of sense. I agree with
like
that.
like with from that standpoint, being able to take all the games that I have on Steam, which is not a lot, but I mean it's still like enough an investment that I have a decent library. But to be able to now take that and portably play that wherever I go is pretty awesome.
Yeah. That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
From the standpoint of I don't want to sit because like I don't find sitting here very comfortable.
Sure.
So like people who like game on their PCs,
Hmm.
um, it's like I don't want to sit in my computer chair that long. Granted, I
Yeah.
could spend like $300 and get a really really nice
I
chair,
was gonna say, dude, you gotta get the
but
gaming chair.
I know. But still, like I'm just like I'd rather sit. Well, I have a gaming chair for my console setup, but yeah, I'm just saying
No,
it's
true,
not for
true.
me.
Which, yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like even though now we're in this time where obviously, and it's really kind of crazy how the PC gaming has truly taken off during this entire pandemic. It is pretty crazy to see though, like because like me, for example, like I still just like console. Like even if I had a PC, might I play some games here and there? Sure, but like for whatever reason, I've always just been way more drawn to playing console and like sit on the couch or whatever the case might be.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, like I said, I think this now coming out, um, like I said, I'm pumped for it. I really hope it works out. My buddy Sean in Illinois, he is very big voicing his opinion. He thinks this is gonna be a big steaming pile of dog shit,
Oh, I mean, I don't think it's gonna succeed.
just based on Valve's track record. That's his argument.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this: I'm not getting it right when it comes out. Like it's coming out launch price at $399.99. Um,
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, not a chance this is happening.
$400 at drop. They're gonna have
What?
a 64 gigabyte option. They said based.
Option? You don't even get that with your $400?
I don't think so. I might need to double check.
Jesus.
But the other thing they said too was that based on a full charge, it still obviously depends on the quality of game that you're playing, like what the graphic output is. On average, you should get about 4 hours of play before you have to like recharge.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's it?
yeah.
We've been on road trips for hockey tournaments games for fewer than 4 hours.
Oh, for sure.
This thing's done. It's dead. Dude, this thing is
I
DOA.
know.
Not
I
happening.
know. Like I said,
4
like I said,
hours? Are you kidding?
like I said, I'm torn, but I want it to succeed. That's just a want. Do I think it will?
Oh, that's fine. You can want whatever you want. It ain't
Right.
gonna happen.
Right. It just sucks because like again, you're teasing this idea, you're teasing this like concept that's just like it's such a moneymaker, but yeah, they're gonna totally fuck it up. I can feel it. Like I said,
God.
I want them to do well. I really want it to succeed, but I don't know, man.
Dude.
I know.
No.
I know. Like I said, maybe like I said, that's why. If anything, if I were to ever get this, it's gonna be first of all multiple months, if not a year after it's come out, because I want to see if they make changes to it, updates to it, upgrades, whatever. But then also going on with that, like it's gonna have to be like a holiday sale or some shit.
Jeez, dude.
Because yeah, $400, no way, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
this is straight competition with the Switch. It's all it is.
Well,
Which,
it's a handheld, so obviously.
well, right. But I'm saying, but like, I guess like the part that sort of sucks is that they're teasing the success to people, like I said, like myself, for example, who have been like playing Steam for so long and have a solid library, and it's just like, oh, like there's hope, and it's like, oh, well, probably not.
No. Sorry.
Oh, well, like I said, well, I guess TBD. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will.
I said that backwards, and the only reason I said it backwards because I was watching The Office today. You didn't even notice, did you?
I didn't.
So there was the episode where Ryan launches the website, and he goes, when's it going to be released? And he's like, TBD. And then Michael stands up, and he's like, see, it's going to come out at a time, TDB. And he like points at Ryan and looks at him.
Wait, you said TBD. You said it correctly.
The first time?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I said TDB.
I don't care.
Well, either way.
I skipped I don't know and went straight to I don't care.
Regardless, Teague actually, speaking of The Office, Teague went to Goodwill and bought for $7 seasons 1 through 5 on DVD of The Office for me.
DVD.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Chucking her right into the old PS4 runs like a charm.
Yeah.
Hey,
you streaming that at the 240B? You fucking
what?
nerd. I was making a joke, like instead of like 1080p, 240p.
Yeah. No, no. Honestly, it's fucking great, and honestly, Peacock can go fuck itself. Trying to fucking charge me for seasons 3 through 9. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, trying to charge you for their product.
Dude, they could at least have done of the 9 seasons. You could have at least given seasons 1 through 3 for free. They've already done 1 through 2.
Why are you saying they should have given it to you for free?
Because one of their like more popular shows, so like clearly people are gonna like
their most valuable product. They're gonna charge you. Do I have to say this out loud?
No way, dude. I think it's bullshit. Get people into
your
everything shitty
for free?
Streaming service first. I didn't. Oh, whoa! I didn't see everything.
I'm just asking if that's the precedent you want to set.
Seasons 1 through 3. It's all I'm asking. Of 9 seasons, seasons 1 through 3, not asking for a lot.
You're asking for 33%. That's quite a bit.
They got a lot of other shit though on there, so I mean, they'll be fine.
That no one wants to watch.
Yeah, Parks and Rec, I think, would be the only other contender, really, right?
Is it on there?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know, because this was never even a consideration for me.
Let me tell you though, Peacock streaming service, it's not as bad as Hulu, but it's getting there. It's just bad. It's just like the autoplay barely works half the time. Like, dude, even Hulu's starting to fucking drive me up a goddamn wall. I know we talked about it before, but ooh,
Yeah.
it's crazy though. But speaking of the streaming services though, did you see that Netflix is now expanded into the video game realm?
No.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
So they're thinking about adding, like, for example, like a Twitch, like, or like YouTube gaming to Netflix that will be included in people's subscriptions. So you can like click through, be like, oh, comedy specials, oh, action movies, oh, gaming, and you can see people like streamers and watch them.
Interesting.
I feel like this has kind of been like, where has this been before, and why has it taken so long?
Where is the chase, and how do I cut to it?
How do I cut to it? But seriously though, you know what I mean? Like, it's perfect. Like, if you just add that small interface into, like, if you, obviously, I guess that's probably the part that probably might have taken them so long, is just figuring out how to get the live stream on there. Like, yeah, this is a no brainer. And
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean, it
have
could be good. I mean,
you can like
we'll
subscribe to
see.
channels, you know. I mean, because obviously, like on Twitch, you can watch people for free, but you can still like subscribe to them and donate to the channels and stuff. So I mean, people, I'm sure, like Netflix will still be making, a lot of money off of this. So, but yeah, like I said, I've just felt like it's kind of been like, you know, long time coming sort of thing, and I don't know, see what happens.
Sure,
See what
sure.
see what happens. Um, one of the last things I have here, dude, is you got to fucking sign up for Call of Duty Zombie Leagues. Now that we've discovered that it's an
When it gets
actual thing.
to Cold War.
Dude, I think honestly it might be next. You know what I'm talking about, by the way. When they have like when I was talking about, they have tournaments that you can
Mhm.
join in on your PS4. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I wasn't sure. But yeah, everybody. Yeah, Josh, tell everybody how fucking good you are at zombies. I'm sure you probably have in the past, but what's your current rank?
Oh, my current? Oh, I don't know because I haven't logged in about a month, so it's
Okay,
probably
what was
dropped out.
last rank that you could remember
I
before you?
peaked at, I believe, 870 top 870,000 of at least 7.5 million in round-based zombies.
Jesus Christ,
So
that's
I was pretty proud
Redog,
of that.
dude. Yeah, Redog
I
yet
haven't played
proud.
in
Like,
so long though, dude.
I was gonna say, like, when was the last time you actually have gamed?
Well, I've been playing Mass Effect,
Okay.
but I mean, Morgan and I have just been so busy.
Oh, by the way, I
Um,
think earlier you said something about fiance, right?
yeah,
Oh,
I've been messaging you on Facebook about this,
oh, really?
like trying to get you to fucking read your messages and be
Oh,
like, I kind of thought you were gonna set me up for this here, and then
oh,
you
no, no,
just kept
no.
going. And then I said
So
like, oh, maybe I'll catch him or something. And I said fiance, and they're just like, oh, yep. You'll be in the
no,
car with
see,
her.
you said that at first, and no, here's the thing. I swear to God, I'll play this back. So you said it, but I knew you were in the midst of like a line of answering, so I wasn't just gonna like
Oh,
slice in there and cut conversation off midway through. So I was like, I'll find the time. I'm like, it's all good
I'll find the time.
because
Yep, that
I
happened
didn't
two
want to
days ago.
interrupt you.
Oh,
I
thanks.
didn't want to cut you off. 2 days ago, meltdown fully taken, and our viewers are half gone. I'm just kidding. Um,
Yeah.
do you imagine, bro? No,
I not.
we are now fully taken. Well, not well. Technically, not fully. Josh still has to
Technically like
officially cut.
75%.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Mr. Engaged, dude,
Hmm.
got engaged to your now fiance, previous girlfriend, playing a fucking video game.
Yep.
You
Oh, that's
fucking.
what I've been playing.
There it is.
We've been playing the shit out of this.
Oh my god! I'll
The
let you
four
do
of
it.
us.
This is your thing.
You, me, Morgan, and Lucas are one of our guests, one of our
Lucas with a
hometown
K.
bros. Lucas with a K. I sent an invite to Lucas with a C, pending.
Okay.
Told him all about it. So it's Jurassic World Alive, and it's Pokemon Go, but for Jurassic, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park.
Pretty much. Yep.
Um, and Jurassic Park's my favorite movie, so I got it. And I sent a message to Morgan the day I got it, and Zach, and I was with Lucas physically, and so we all downloaded it. We've been playing the shit out of it. I've played. Oh my god! I mean, I wish
You
I wonder if it tells me about at least 30 hours.
I mean, is your phone like dying instantly when you boot it up? Because that could be a good indicator.
No, it's actually doing pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I turned on power saver mode and scale back the stuff because it's not needed. So, but
Fair
yeah,
enough.
I mean, it does pretty well. And I got some people at work to download it as well. So anyway, so yeah, we were out in the park and uh where I was gonna do it, and she's like, "Oh, I wonder if there's any dinosaurs here." I'm like, yeah, why don't you take a look? And so she starts trying to catch a dinosaur, and I was like, "Well, I got at least about 20 seconds to set up here," and yeah,
And by God, Brian, we're murderers.
no,
No. Oh, okay, no. Okay, good.
nope. And then I asked her, and she said yes, and
What was
here we
your
are.
first thing that I said that I totally understand? Where she's like, I'll think about it.
Oh, that's
You,
what I said to you. Yeah,
yeah, you like jokingly to me, you sent like she said she'll think about it, and I was like, totally get it.
yeah.
Big decision. Been talking with this guy. Been friends with him for 15 years. Trust me. Take your time.
Take a minute.
Take a minute. Think about it. I see all these dinosaurs everywhere. Just fucking turn around now. Hold on. For once, I'm going to tell you to stop playing Jurassic World or Jurassic Park Alive. That's what you should have said, and she'd be like, "What the fuck?" That like
What
perks
the
her up.
what?
Dude, there it is, man. Mr. Engaged, Mr. Feeling Good. Well done, man.
Thanks.
You kept it
I'm
nice
feeling
and
good.
simple too, and I like that. I respect that.
Yeah, that was exactly what I wanted.
I put on a little bit more of a production, but hey, that's just me.
That was the opposite of what I wanted.
I know. I mean, I will say when I first asked, it was just Teague's friend and her mom there. So I mean, that was good. It was the engagement party that was. I was like, all right, we got to get everybody involved because I knew Teague was close to their family and stuff. So I was like, I knew, you know.
Oh, I mean, we're still gonna have an engagement
Oh,
party, right?
right. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying like it's just in the moment. I knew I was like, well, if I'm gonna do this, you know, make sure everybody's there, make sure everybody's celebrating. Six
Sure,
Ellie's, you know what
sure,
I mean?
sure.
But no, man, there it is. You're engaged. I'm married. God, we're old.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're
We're
growing
getting
up,
there.
dude. I think there was one more thing I did want to talk about. Let me go through. Give me some filler really quick. I'm gonna go looking through pictures fast.
Give you some filler. Okay, fine. Seriously, if you're listening, please download Jurassic World Alive and find our alliance because you can have a team, which we created. It's the Milwaukee Meltdown. Or no, it's Midwest Meltdown. Midwest Meltdown is the name of the alliance. Request to join it,
You
and
already
we will.
forgot.
One of our chats is called the Milwaukee Meltdown, so I got confused.
Fair enough.
We will approve the request, and you can be on the team.
There you go. Josh will pretty much accept anybody at this point. So by all means, please join, and then it will give me a little less responsibility. I'm just kidding.
Nope, I'll keep hounding you.
I know you do. I know you fucking will. Here's what I ask you. I saw a Game Rant article the other day, and it said that Skyrim player finds secret invisible chest in Dawnstar with a ton of loot.
Wait, say again?
Skyrim player finds
Yeah.
secret invisible chest in Dawnstar with a ton of loot.
Oh,
An Elder Scrolls an Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim player shows new players where you can go on Dawnstar to find a secret invisible chest full of loot. Reddit user Reasonable Device 66 has uploaded a video showing Skyrim players exactly where they need to go to find the secret chest in Dawnstar. The chest is full of valuable loot, so anyone that needs to get a ton of items at once should definitely make the trip.
interesting.
Completely invisible. I would have just again like I love when that shit happens, and I would just love to know how it happened. Like how many times did you have to walk through? Because you know Skyrim, and I know Skyrim as well. Fucking huge.
It's pretty big.
So like, what are the odds then that you just happen to stumble upon these things and be like, oh, what the hell is hell telling me to hit X or something, and like nothing's here? Just imagine his face too. Oh,
What?
seriously, like what a day that would have been. Oh man. All right, I think I'm trying to think here. Are we all caught up? I know we had a lot of news. News. Oh, sorry, Judge. I thought you were going to sing along with me.
Nope.
Not do it. I know we got some sick news though. Come on. You want to drop it or want me to drop it?
You can go ahead.
Ooh. All right, everybody. So we've had members of these respective teams on our shows before, including each team's GM. I think Brandon's technically the owner. Is he a GM? I think he's just the owner. Regardless, we, the Midwest Meltdown, Zach and Josh, are the official podcast for Nola Flight Esports and Jolly Roger Esports. Fucking sick.
Hold your applause.
Clap
Please
anytime.
clap.
Please clap at any time. See the fucking applause meter? Hit it. All right. No,
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be pretty cool.
We're so fucking stoked, dude. They've already asked us to be like guest casters for some of their streams, and let me tell you, you guys are gonna want to tune in for that shit because that's gonna be hilar.
It's gonna be a disaster.
Dude, no way, dude. I've already been like in my mind, like getting through some like catchphrases and shit. Like, dude, I'm good. I'm set. This has been a dream of mine.
What's your catchphrase?
But I can't fucking tell you right now. Are you kidding me?
Oh man, it's gonna be dumb.
I'm gonna fucking tell you right now, bitch. Get out of here.
I'm worried.
Dude, be worried. I don't care. You don't have to do it. Be worried. I don't care.
Well, yeah, I do because it's the Meltdown calling the games. So yeah, I kind of do.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually still working on the catchphrase. I don't have one yet.
So nobody even has any. You don't even have any credibility to stand on now. You just lied to the people.
No, I did. Well, I quickly followed it up. What, a minute? Not even 30 seconds later. I've had some some rough drafts going right now. I've got some things in the works. I know one of them I want to pull from one of my favorite like casters in real sports, John Forsland. I think when he says like so and so off and running, I think that's one of the best calls. Like when a team scores early, so I'm 100% going to use that.
Okay, don't plagiarize people, please.
I mean, I already told you I'm going to do it, and you already called me a liar, so I can't go back on it.
Just because you told me you're going to do it doesn't mean you should do it.
Too late. It's already done.
I don't. This show is over.
You know what? That's right. My seat is on fire. Yep, this show's going down. I can feel the heat.
Yeah, congratulations. This is the last episode of the Meltdown.
It is not. Don't lie to them. Jesus. Dude, do you have any idea what that would do to the announcement we just made? Crush everybody. So many people will be upset.
Yeah, like all one of them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
He's kidding, Mr. or Mrs. Fan.
Mr. or Mrs. Fan of the Meltdown.
Don't listen to him,
joking.
Okay?
I'm joking. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of new content.
It's going
rather
to be
than just talking to each other and getting sick of that.
Well, all right. You can fucking... You know what? We're wrapping this shit up early.
We need something fresh.
What do you mean?
We can't deny that. We just needed something fresh, and this is it.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. And that's why, like I said, when I ran this idea by Brandon and Don, they were both just like, hell yeah. Dude, my goal is hopefully these guys just fucking take off and we're right there with them the whole time.
We are big supporters of both JR Esports and Nola Flight, so...
Could you imagine on their like team unis, they put the Midwest Meltdown logo on like the shoulders or something?
Oh. Put it on the center crest. That's what they're going to do. We're going to be the Nola Meltdown and the logo. Jolly Roger Midwests.
Where the team logo is supposed. Could you imagine like their logo kind of like embedded into ours? It's just around theirs and it's just like embedded into it.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll run that by Brandon and Don and see what they come back with, right?
Yeah, see what they say.
Probably.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
Storms are coming.
Storms coming by Josh. Don't send them down here. We already had tropical storm warnings down in the Dominican Republic, so we don't need that shit coming up here. Stay tuned after the show, everybody, for a promo from Backtracker History Pod go over, check those guys out. Absolutely love History Podcast. Great one. Again, that's Backtracker History. And again, thank you to everybody who chimed in on the Twitter question. I'll hopefully get a couple more of those out in the coming future. And as always, everybody, stay classy. Till next time.
Sláinte.
Hello there, my name is Alice, and this is the Backtracker History Show podcast, where I ask you to join me on a meander down through the archives to find out more about the people, places, and events from the past. From tales of pirates and privateers to murderers, tragic accents to wartime escapades, this podcast has it all. So listen to the podcast that brings the past back to the present. The Backtracker History Show, available wherever you normally get your podcasts.